This segment brought to you by Santa Fe Trail Meats in Overbrook. Let us help feed your family.
Welcome back. Now let's see what Kyle and Duane are up to on Plain Talk.
Hi, this is Kyle Bauer with Plain Talk, with the man that understands the term, leaves of three, let it be, Duane Taves.
Yeah,
Boy,
fortunately,
I use that all the time.
I am so lucky. It's easy to teach young kids.
Yeah.
In fact, we have a bit of it around the grounds where we live. A couple of youngsters that come over occasionally, and the one is probably 4.
Mm-hmm.
And I hear her spouting that one all the time.
Yeah.
Leaves of three, let it be. I'm very fortunate that I believe there is a genetic component that I inherited from my father that poison ivy doesn't bother me.
You don't even get it at all?
No.
I mean, I get it, but it's so minor that it's, and to be honest, I just spray it with a little athlete's foot spray, and
Okay.
it's gone in 2 days.
Right.
It's just not very much at all.
No, I believe it came from Dad because I have a brother that they were a senior party and they were at the river and they made a mudslide into the river.
Mm-hmm.
Several kids in his class, a couple of them ended up in the hospital.
Because of poison ivy.
Yeah, and my brother had absolutely none.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody had some. Some had it really, really bad.
Right.
And my brother had none whatsoever. And I know that I've been in and around. I've cut some down on the property. I haven't been overly cautious and haven't had any trouble at all. So
This one place that we camp once in a while had some around here and there. And I just went last fall before the leaves fell off.
Right.
And sprayed it with 2,4-D. I mean, it's just super easy to kill.
Right.
And I actually went back here not long ago. Sure enough, pretty much got it all.
Really?
Yeah, and it's
My
just,
problem
you
is
have to do
it's-
is plan ahead a little bit.
Yeah, my problem is ours is intertwined in some trees that I don't want to kill.
Well, but
So,
are they
but-
the tree? I mean, they aren't
The roots
over
are-
the top of the 2,4-D won't kill the.
Through the roots it
No.
won't. See, I
Oh, wait a
actually
minute. I need to make a disclaimer. This is not a recommendation for
Of a
use
horticulturist.
of any herb.
I cut the stem and then I treated the end of the stem and wrapped it with a bag on some, and it did a
Wow.
pretty good job.
Well, that's
But
quite impressive.
I was a nickel nervous, I got to be honest, as to whether or not it would go down into the root system and then affect the tree root system.
Well, but you're using something different than what I just had.
Yeah, mine was a little more-
Yeah.
mine was weed and brush killer.
Yeah, exactly. Completely different deal.
Yeah.
Which actually last night I went around my house and there was some herbaceous growth that I did not want, and went around with a little paintbrush and the nasty stuff, like the good working stuff.
Yeah,
like
the
you
stuff that
just
really
talked
kills
about.
stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
And boy, I was painting it like I was painting the Mona Lisa, because I did not. And I actually had a pair of clippers in my pocket too, that anytime, if there was any chance of any dot getting on anything else,
Right.
I clipped that part off. And
Yeah.
let it go.
Sacrifice the small to
Sacrifice-
save the
yeah,
whole.
Yeah, exactly.
Your fact or fiction question of the day, Kyle Bauer. Honey, the only food product thought to be unable to spoil.
The only food product.
Only
that
food
I've
product.
heard that honey won't spoil. I've heard that the Egyptian tombs had it in there for thousands of years. The only food that won't spoil. I don't know. I think almost lots of sugary things. Rock candy, I think you could take in the bunker with you, and it would be just fine when you come out in 150 years. Take it into space with you. I'm going to go with fiction.
It says it's true. Now,
Yeah.
I got to be honest. I don't know whether they really thought about rock candy or not. I don't
Well,
think most people think that's
how
a food.
about just granular sugar in general? Have you ever seen it go bad? I
Um,
mean, it can get hard, but it's not going
Right.
to go bad.
I suspect that if it was left in the open over a period of years, eventually something would
So
grow
you're
on
saying
it.
that? Oh, grow on. I was going to say, you're saying that honey could be left in the open? It's got to be left in a
Yeah,
jar.
it's got to be jarred.
Or it just wouldn't like it spoil, but it would just be as hard as rock candy. Yeah. Okay.
Back
since
to sugar isn't a food.
sugar is not a food?
Sugar is not a food.
Really? Who told you that?
It's an additive. Of course, honey is an additive too, I suppose.
Have you ever eaten cereal? The only thing that has any calories in that is the sugar itself.
Thanks for joining us. I'm your host, Jamie Bloom, and I hope you enjoyed today's show. See you next week on Farm Factor.
Closed captioning brought to you by Ag Promo Source. Together we grow. Learn more at agpromosource.com.